Now Oscar J. Basilin tries to create some room at the shot clock, no good, and Seattle calls a timeout. Oh no, Oscar's injured. He's clutching at his lower right leg. This is not good news. Oscar J. Basilin in a heap of pain, and now it looks like we're going to get the news. It's a high ankle sprain for Oscar J. Basilin, and per our reporter, Ali LaForce, he is expected to miss 4 to 6 weeks as of now. That's the initial prognosis. Welcome back, everybody, to the Seattle Sonics MyNBA franchise here on NBA 2K22. Games 1 and 2 of the second round of the playoffs against the Lakers could not have gone any differently. Game 1, we completely dominated, defeating them by 44 points. Everybody was clicking. Everything was perfect. It looked like we were going to steamroll these guys in this series. Game 2, on the other hand, not so good. Not only did we lose, but Oscar J. Basilin got injured. He's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks with a major ankle injury. This is a huge blow to our potential chances of making the finals this year, as Oscar J. Basilin is our best scorer. He's our best offensive player, and he is our go-to guy in crunch time. So this changes everything going forward here for the rest of the playoffs. I thought we had an easy path to the NBA Finals with the 5, 6, and 7 seeds left in the Western Conference with us. However, with that injury, it's not easy anymore. So we've got to figure out a new look at the game plan. Who's going to start in place of Oscar? It could be Immanuel Quickley, who would be probably the best natural fit, sliding right into the shooting guard position. It could be Cam Reddish, who is, in my opinion, the best player who currently comes off our bench. However, it seems like a majority of you guys believe it should be Chance Dumas, and I honestly agree. I think starting Dumas here is the right move. He is a lockdown defender, and our starting defense will be better with the addition of Dumas replacing Oscar. We need Reddish and Quickley to be our scorers off the bench. Dumas isn't much of a scorer anyway, and we can have him develop key players on the other side, whereas if Dumas is off the bench, who is he going to be guarding? Josh Jackson? That's not like some crazy assignment, so this way we can have him cover, say, Tyrese Maxey or Tyrone Williams, and that'd be a better matchup for us rather than having Oscar J. Basilin on those guys. Although Oscar is no slouch on defense, he is definitely not Chance Dumas. For now, we're going to run an 8-man rotation. Nobody's going to be added to the rotation with the Oscar injury. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. We've got games 3 and 4 here in Los Angeles. Starting off with game 3. Which side will take momentum? No more Oscar J. Basilin for the Sonics for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Chance Dumas starting in his place. Buzz Wigginton with the early fadeaway, taking advantage of the mismatch with the guard Tyrone Williams guarding him. So a quick bucket there for the Sonics, whose offense wasn't all that great in game 2. Everybody seemed to be pretty inefficient. The Lakers with their first point of the day, courteous of a Tyrese Maxey layup. 6-4, your score. Here comes Kyril Story in for the slam. Story's one of the guys who's really going to have to step up with Oscar getting injured. I think Story and DeJounte Murray are under the most pressure on this team. Nice block by Uzoma on the other end. Story at the rim. He is blocked. Good defense by the Lakers. They now take it in transition, and they get blocked again by Uzoma. A block party early on here in Los Angeles as we were tied at 6. Nice move by DeJounte Murray. Crossing up the big center, Isaiah Stewart, as it's now 8-6. Tyrese Maxey trying to get somebody open. Good ball movement. Good finish by DJ Jones, who is starting at the 3 today for the Lakers instead of Freeman Alexander. I'm not really sure why they made that move, but they made it. Seattle with the steal on the other end. Kyril Story hits the line 2. Story started off pretty well. Story started off game 2 phenomenally with 18 first-half points before scoring nothing in the second half. Williams misses the 3. Nice putback by John Collins. The Lakers take advantage of the mismatch as that one is no good. Nice defense for Buzz Wigginton, who only has 2 points, off to a quiet start. Seattle pushing the tempo. There's corner. Cam Reddish for 3. Changing up the same a little bit as it's now 17-10. Here's Freeman Alexander now coming off the bench. Denied at the rim by Buzz Wigginton, who has to have 3 or 4 blocks already. The Lakers, however, rebound. They get the 3 in the corner from Tyrone Williams. 17-13. There's Quickley trapped. Gets it over to Buzz Wigginton. His pass is tipped and turned over. It's Brendan Mendoza with the ball. Gets it over to Isaiah Iguodala, who throws it down.
And the Lakers bring you within 2. Now it's a 4-point game. That pass is tipped and stolen. Both defenses forcing turnovers galore. DeJounte Murray takes it himself and throws it down. Murray was awesome in the fourth quarter of Game 2 despite the loss as Cam Reddish gets the and one. Iguodala called for the foul. Seattle looking to extend the lead. Reddish will make it a 24-19 ball game after the free throw. Lakers down by 5. Slow start for the Los Angeles offense as they look to respond. Nice cut by Brendan Mendoza to the basket, and he will make it a 26-21 game. Not a lot of time here left in this first quarter. Seattle looking for a last-second shot. Here's Buzz. Fade away. 3-ball is no good. So that'll wrap up the first quarter. Pretty good start. Seattle's offense looks fine. I wouldn't say good, but not bad. Defensively, they've started off well as Maxey misses the open 3. Rebound and putback is good for John Collins, and it's an and one. So Collins will tie it up at 26. Good start to the second here for the Lakers. Reddish with the screen for Dumas. Back out to Reddish. Good pick and roll by the Sonics as they regain the lead, 28-26. Following Los Angeles possession, Maxey with the ball. He has an open cut. It's John Collins who slams it home. It's an and one, and the Lakers now can take the lead. Collins would make the free throw. It's now 28-29 as Kyril Story gets the steal on the other end. Story trying to make a play. Takes out to the three-point line, hoping somebody gets open. He sends it to the big fella, Uzoma Chukwuemeka, who is blocked. Both defenses continuing to play at an unbelievably high level today. The Sonics offense really struggling so far. They only have 2 points here halfway through the second quarter as Dax McCollum makes the fadeaway. Seattle's offense has been absolutely horrendous. Here's DeJounte Murray trying to make a play, and he's going to get called for the 3-second violation. Seattle's offense just looks lost without Oscar Jabasilan. I knew Oscar was important, but right now he is really showing his value as Seattle just cannot buy a bucket whatsoever. Trying to get back on the board, another 3-second, this time on Chukwuemeka. Man, Seattle's really missing Oscar bad, and with how bad the offense has played, still only 2 points here in the second quarter. The Lakers' offense hasn't been much better as it's a shot clock violation on Deontay Jones, who made the shot, but it won't count. Seattle looking to finally get back on the board. Murray inside, the rookie Uzoma Chukwuemeka gets to go down. It took the Sonics 6 minutes to get their second basket of the quarter. That is embarrassing. Yet they're only down by 1 score. Well, now they're not down by 1 score. Nice layup for Los Angeles, 35-30. Kyril Story gets it over to DeJounte Murray. Murray looking to cut inside. Nice move. And did he just shoot it off the backboard? That's been Seattle's offense in this second quarter. Just embarrassment. Good slam by Kyril Story, trying to make a statement here for the Sonics as he throws it down. Story, the leading scorer for Seattle today, with 12. Buzz Wigginton now looks to join the fun. He throws down the hammer. And now Seattle's offense is starting to get back into it. They bring you within 1 as Buzz posters Isaiah Iguodala. 34-37, the Lakers on top. Looking to make it a 2-score game. Screen from Jones. Here's Josh Jackson, the former Jayhawk, rock chalk. Gets the layup, 5-point game. Lakers looking for another bucket as it's stolen by DeJounte Murray. On the other end, Murray is blocked. Isaiah Beef Stew Stewart with the denial. Lakers miss the half-court shot. So that'll wrap up the first half. The Lakers' offense has been bad. The Sonics' offense has been even worse. 8 points in the second quarter. That is just flat out inexcusable. And with how bad Seattle's offense has played, their defense has been equally as good. So now they're up by 5. Collins misses the dunk to start the third. I suppose the offensive struggles are going to continue for both sides. In transition, Kyril Story does make the shot. Maybe that'll be a sign of things to come here for the Sonics offense. DJ Jones looking to get somebody open. It's Maxey on the screen. Tyrese Maxey hits the 3. Both teams really struggling from beyond the arc. Pretty sure that's just the second 3 made today by the Lakers. That's 1 more than the Sonics, who only have 1. There's an and one. That one for John Collins, who has been maybe the best player on the floor tonight. He is certainly out-dueling Buzz Wigginton right now, a big reason why the Sonics are down by 9. Murray with the screen, throws it down. DeJounte Murray with the slam dunk, 40-47. Lakers lead by 7 as the pass is intercepted by Buzz. On the other end, here comes Emmanuel quickly, going to stop, pop, and drop. Quickly hits the 3, just the second triple of the entire game for the Sonics. They are really missing their best three-point shooter right now with Oscar J. Basilin, of course, injured. Nice little move there by Buzz. No good. Grabs his own rebound, gets the putback. Buzz Wigginton hasn't been grabbing offensive rebounds at a big level today like he has in other games. Another big reason why the offense is struggling. DeJounte Murray with the and one. The foul called on McCollum. Look at the scoreboard. The Sonics are making up some ground as they have it within one. 50-51, under 4 minutes left in the third. Here's Freeman Alexander with it. He has Josh Jackson off the screen. Hits the deep three. Josh Jackson answers right back with a three-point play of his own. 54-50. Here comes Quickly. Quickly going to the basket as he posters Dax McCollum. McCollum is 7'5". That is no easy task for Quickly. 54-56. Reddish inside for Buzz. Hits the shot, and we are tied up. The Sonics offense looking much better here in the third quarter. McCollum makes the shot. The Lakers right back on top. It's not too hard to make plays down low when you're 7'5". Seattle looking to answer, but they turn it over. Good defense by the Lakers. That'll wrap up the third quarter. Not a terrible quarter for Seattle, I guess, all things considered, as it's a 4-point game here going into the fourth. We'll see which side can break away, take a 2-1 series lead. As Collins catches the lob, he's not able to dunk it, so instead he's going to lay it in. 58-64 now. Here comes DeJounte Murray. He's had a good second half. Looking to keep it rolling as he throws it down with the two-handed slam. 4-point game once again, 7.5 minutes to play. There's DJ Jones open for three. Won't fall. Rebounded by Beef Stew, who puts it back. Big play by Isaiah Stewart doing all the dirty work tonight. He's been quite impressive. Here's Tyrone Williams now. Nice pull-up jumper. The Lakers lead by 8. 72-64. 5.5 to go. Seattle looking to add some more points as Dumas is blocked. DJ Jones getting up in the air like an airplane. And then on the other end, Williams makes the layup. It's a 10-point game. The first time all night the deficit has been at least double figures. The Lakers looking for more. Tyrone Williams hits the three. And Los Angeles leads by 13. The Lakers are starting to pour on the waterworks here in the fourth quarter. Still 4.5 minutes to go, but Seattle not looking good at the moment. DeJounte draws the double team, so Uzoma Chukwuemeka is wide open. Seattle's only hope is that their defense forces a bunch of turnovers like in the first quarter, like that one, and the offense can take advantage of the DeJounte Murray double team, leading to players more wide open, or DeJounte Murray can just score and get and ones. That works too, as Murray gets the and one off the moving mid-ranger. Seattle's making a little comeback. It's an 8-point game as they nearly force the turnover, and instead Collins demolishes DeJounte Murray down low. Big break for the Lakers, 71-81. Murray with a nice move inside. Clock ticking, 2.5 to go. The Lakers looking for more. Collins with the 360 lob. It's a 10-point game with under 2 minutes to go. The Lakers looking to possibly ice it on this possession. Maxey, step back, crossover, bang! Tyrese Maxey hits the shot. It's a 12-point game. Seattle looks out of it. Pretty much. 77-92. Chance Dumas hits the three. That's the first three-pointer of the entire game by one of Seattle's starters. That's incredible, considering there's 30 seconds left. The Lakers adding some more salt into the wounds as Maxey makes the layup. And there's your dagger. 94-80 is your final. The Los Angeles Lakers take a 2-1 series lead. Seattle's first full game without Oscar J. Basilin. And it proved that this team is going to need Oscar J. Basilin if they want to make a big run this year. The offense was just not efficient. The floor spacing was terrible. We only had 3 three-pointers the entire game. Looking at the Lakers, Tyrone Williams was very impressive with 24. John Collins was great. Tyrese Maxey was great. That big three were all very hard to stop. As for us, DeJounte Murray played his balls out. 22 and 10. He was great. Nobody else showed up. Kyril Story, 6 for 20, 0 for 5 from 3. Not going to cut it. Buzz Wigginton, we need more from him. He wasn't bad, 10, 11, and 5, but I'd like to see more out of him. Chance Dumas did nothing as a starter today. We shot the ball 3 of 18 from 3, and as I said earlier, the first time one of our starters made a 3 was when there was 30 seconds left in the game and it was over. So we're going to make a slight change to the rotation. Chance Dumas just shouldn't be getting starter minutes. He just didn't look ready out there. So Cam Reddish is going to replace him at the 3. Dumas will go back to the bench. So now we hop into game 4. Simply put, we have to win this game. We cannot go down 3-1. If we lose this game, we're not necessarily done, but we're pretty much done. So This is the most important game of the entire season for us. We've got to win it. Hopefully the spirit of Oscar J. Basilian can help us out. Lakers lead 2-0. There's Buzz Wigginton for 3. It took Seattle the entire game for one of their starters to hit a 3 in Game 3. Today it takes not even 2 minutes. That's a good sign of things to come. Murray over to Chukwubareji, who throws it down. The big fella, Uzola Chukwubareji with the dunk, 7-4. Good start here early on in the opening minutes for Seattle. The Lakers looking to answer as it's Tyrese Maxey for 3. We're tied at 7, now 8-7. Both offenses really struggling early as Story goes up for the slam. Again, another defensive battle. Ever since Game 1, both offenses really struggled. I want you guys to watch Buzz Wigginton on this possession. Look at him accurately making the reads, trying to figure out who's going to create some space, gets the deflection, and then blocks the putback. A-plus defense on Buzz Wigginton, really showing his defensive IQ. And then on the following offensive possession, showing off that passing IQ as he gets it to Kyril Story. Nothing but net from 3. Story really struggling from deep so far in this series. He went 0 for 5 from beyond the arc in Game 3. Hopefully he can shoot it a little bit better. Here's Emmanuel quickly, lobs it up for Buzz Wigginton. Buzz was quiet in Game 3, but he's been loud and impactful here in Game 4 already with 7 points. 15-7. The Lakers' offense is playing just like Seattle's in the second quarter of a previous game. Nice layup for Freeman Alexander as it's 15-9. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is what playoff basketball is about. The defense and the effort is cranked up to another level, and so is the flopping. Dikembe Mukuamu hoping to draw the offensive foul with the flop. It doesn't work. 17-11. Lob attempt unsuccessful. Lakers whiffing on the fast break. Here comes Iguodala in the corner for Alexander. Good awareness by Dumas to quickly track him down. That was great defense by Dumas. Just a really nice shot by Freeman Alexander. Nothing Dumas could have done on that possession. Lakers looking to bring you within 1. Iguodala for 3. Air ball. Not even close, and that wasn't even all that good of defense from Chance Dumas. Still 17-13. In the corner, Dumas lets it fly from deep. Chance Dumas not known for his three-point shooting, but he's had one in Game 3 and Game 4 now. Murray misses from deep, rebounded by Buzz Wigginton, who puts it back and 1. Great play for Buzz, who is already going to be at 10-4 after the free throw. He is really playing well right now. 23-15, final seconds of a quarter. Great dunk for Murray, but he's not going to count as the dunk was after the clock expired. Good first quarter. Seattle's offense has been fine. The defense has been unreal. Hopefully the defense can stay great in the second quarter. That's not a good start as Maxey hits the corner 3. 25-20. Emmanuel quickly with the pump fake. Quickly trying to drive inside, looking to beat the shot clock. Quickly heaves it up to the buzzer. Nice shot by Quickly, fading down to the ground. I did not think that shot was going to go in. 27-20 now. Tyrone Williams with the screen. Williams inside, blocked by Chukwubareji. The Lakers get it back. It's Isaiah Stewart who beats the shot clock. We are back within 5. 29-24 now. Here's Maxey with the basketball. Finds a wide open Tyrone Williams. Williams is a great three-point shooter. I don't know why he was left open on that play. The Lakers offense really starting to play a lot better as the deficit is within 2. Lobbed up for Buzz Wigginton. Buzz, Murray, and Story are all getting even more minutes with Oscar's injury. They all looked gassed in Game 3, but here in Game 4, I think the three of them all have a lot more energy. Nice reverse lay-in by Maxey as Buzz Wigginton isn't able to deflect it away quickly enough. The lob tipped by Story. Good defense on the other end. Quickly lets it fly from beyond the arc. Nothing but net. Emmanuel Quickly has honestly played quite well these past couple of games off the bench. I've been pretty impressed. Buzz Wigginton with a nice shot at the 0.2 of a second mark left in the first half. Seattle's looking good currently. The offense has been, well, considering what it's been the past couple of days, the offense has been fine. Defensively has been Seattle's calling card today. They've defended the Lakers very well up to this point. I wouldn't say the Lakers' offense today has been as bad as Seattle's was in Game 3, but the Lakers are currently struggling on this side of the floor. Seattle has it off a turnover quickly on the fast break. Buzz Wigginton on John Collins, and Buzz wins that matchup. John Collins dominated Buzz in Game 3. Today it's been the complete opposite. Isaiah Stewart blocked by DeJounte Murray. Stewart gets it back from the putback. Impressive play by Murray, a point guard, blocking the center. I get that Stewart's undersized, but still, that was a nice play. 48-39. Again, Buzz taking John Collins to the woodshed. Buzz Wigginton has made his presence known today as it's an 11-point game. John Collins does get some revenge as he gets the and one. Buzz called for the foul, and it's a 50-41 ball game. Now it's an 8-point game. Maxey inside, two-handed slammer jammer for Tyrese Maxey. 54-46, 4.5 left to go in the third. Here's DJ Jones. Now he gets the and one. Late foul called against Cam Reddish, who was very confused by the call. Reddish mistimed his defense, and obviously that was a poorly timed play. 54-49, nice pass from Quickly to Dikembe Mukuamu, and he gets an and one. And one's galore today. It's Maxey with the foul. He does not like the call. 59-55. Nice play by Kyril Story to bring it back up to 6. The Sonics have held a comfortable lead in the third quarter, but they haven't been able to extend it. Nice play by McCollum. Got to give a lot of credit there to Kyril Story for blocking him. Again, McCollum is 7'5". Story, of course, no slouch himself, only at 6'10". Nice three for Freeman Alexander. The Lakers have it within one. Now they're winning by one after a pair of free throws. Not for long. Their lead lasts a grand total of about 6 seconds. Buzz Wigginton dunks their hopes of having the lead before the quarter away. 63-62. Quickly tries to lob it for Buzz. To no avail. That'll wrap up the third. The Lakers bring the deficit within one. A good third quarter for Los Angeles. The Sonics are still up, but definitely not convincingly. On to the fourth quarter. Seattle's got to play their best quarter of the year to pretty much try to keep their season alive. As DJ Jones makes the layup, Lakers lead by one. 63-64. Seattle looking for an answer. Here's DeJounte Murray. He's been the fourth quarter king in this postseason series with the dunk. Murray with only 4 points in the first 3 quarters today, but he is making his presence felt early in this quarter as he gets it to Chukwu Mureji, who chooses not to dunk it for whatever reason. He instead settles for the pull-up jumper. 67-64. Williams inside for Stewart. No good. You can't miss those bunnies. Big miss for the Lakers on the other end. Seattle looking to respond. Here's DeJounte Murray. One-handed throwdown, and Seattle's up by 2 scores. 69, nice, to 64. Cam Reddish trying to get some room. Reddish, heavily contested mid-ranger. It's good. Again, the Sonics really not with much of an outside game. Their three-point shooting has really struggled because they've been without their best three-point shooter and floor spacer all day. Nice lob for John Collins. The Lakers have it within 5. Los Angeles' offense really struggling here in the fourth quarter. They could use a bucket here off the turnover. It's Maxey inside with a nifty move on Story, and we are within 1 possession. 71-68. Sonics looking to answer. It's Story at the basket with the layup. And it's again a 5-point game with 4.5 minutes to go. Now it's a 1-point game. The Lakers making a comeback. Buzz sets the screen for Murray. Murray inside. Floats in the layup. DeJounte Murray continuing to dominate here in the fourth quarter. 75-72. The pass is picked off by Cam Reddish. On the other end, Story in the corner for a wide open. DeJounte Murray. Bang! It's good. Seattle up by 6. Their biggest lead of the quarter. Following possession. Murray to Buzz. Layup. Count it. And 1. The Sonics were up by 1 a minute ago. Now they're up by 9. A huge run here for Seattle on both ends of the floor. And now the Lakers have some damage control to do. It's Williams. Gets some space from Murray. Hits the mid-ranger. We are within 7. This game is far from over. Kyril Story inside. Floats in the layup. Story's been inefficient again today, but I do think he's been better here in Game 4 as the Lakers call time. They're down to 1. Story misses the slam. That could have been the dagger. On the other end, Tyrone Williams with it. He gets it over to Isaiah Stewart, who makes the layup. 83-76. Murray tries to lob it for Chukwu Mureji, but again to no avail. On the other end, Lakers can bring you within 4. Corner 3. Maxey got it. 83-79 with a minute and a half to go. In the hands of Buzz Wigginton, who has 27 points. He's been unreal today. They want him shooting the big-time shots as he brings it to a 6-point game. 85-79, under 30 seconds to go. Now the Lakers got to move quick as Williams makes the layup. So now it's time to play the foul game, and Seattle wants Kyril Story shooting the free throws. Normally this would be Oscar J. Basilian, but Story is probably the best free-throw shooter on the floor. He's also the best mid-range shooter on the floor as he sinks the first one, and the second one will follow. Kyril Story goes 2 for 2. The Lakers call their final timeout as it's a 6-point game. Los Angeles needs a miracle. Collins inside, blocked by Buzz, and he gets fouled. Buzz Wigginton would make both of the line. It's an 8-point game. Under 10 seconds to go. Lakers got to heave it up quickly. It's Alexander for 3. No good. Rebounded by Buzz. He now has a double-double. 31 and 10. That's your ball game, folks. The Sonics take home game 4. 89-81. This series is tied at 2, going back to Seattle for game 5. Big win for Seattle. I said going into it, it was a must-win game. If we had lost this one, we'd be down 3-1. Our spirit would have been shot. Our momentum would have been down the drain, and we would have virtually no chance. We had to win this game, and we do. Tyrese Maxey was the best scorer for the Lakers. He had 21. Nobody else was all that impressive, although Tyrone Williams did a little bit of everything with 13, 7, and 6. Buzz Wigginton, he stepped up. I said after game 3 he needed to do more. He did a lot more. 31 and 10 on great efficiency. Kyril Story with 19. Questionable shooting splits. DeJounte Murray was very good in the fourth quarter. Uzoma's been playing pretty well. I'm a little bit concerned about the three-point shooting still. It was a little bit better, but 5 of 18 is still not very good. I get it's not going to be as good without Oscar J. Basile, but even so, we do have good three-point shooters on the floor. As you can see, the Rockets have swept the Sacramento Kings, so the 6th-seeded Rockets are awaiting us or the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals. So that'll wrap up today's episode. We split here against the Los Angeles Lakers. Next episode will be games 5 and 6. Can either team finish off the series, or are we headed to a game 7? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments below. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Peace out.